Okay, so we've got Slade, and I wish we could have heard about the New Mexico community. What's it like, Sanford? Do you know anything about that community?
So they're definitely up and coming. Slade he's kind of running it down there.
Is he the best there? Is he their Taylor Church?
So him and him and Dennis Saint Dennis. Sorry, Dennis. Anyway, they actually took first in advanced at nationals in Utah this year.
Oh wow! Wow.
So yeah, no, they had a great turnout. He's a great player.
Let me say something about Gage real quick. Sorry to change the topic.
No, you're good.
Gage is formidable, and let me explain why. Gage is formidable.
Yes.
Because he has an excellent sports mind. Gage is tough to compete against, regardless of, because he doesn't practice very often.
You keep talking. I'm gonna.
He's semi-retired, but he's just got a great sports mind. And Gage, by the way, is the one that's flicking his wrist right now, getting warmed up. So we got Gage and Tim versus Solomon and Slade. Looks like they're trying to. Sanford, what is this? What are we doing here? I think they're spraying lines to kind of. Maybe establish. Yeah. They're reestablishing the lines right now. By the way, for those of you who have never played 6.5 feet, I explained it to Connor. It's like being in a satellite in outer space and looking down on the world. That's what it feels like standing at 6.5 feet looking at the spike ball net. It feels like you are just in a different planet. It feels so far away.
7 feet.
6.5.
All right.
I said it feels like you're in a satellite looking down on the earth. By the way, for anyone wondering who I am a washed up spiker that used to be decent.
Still decent, doesn't give himself enough credit.
Me and Taylor Church, were teammates. And the best thing we ever accomplished was 4th at Chicago, and then we actually qualified for pro and got dead last at nationals and 16th in pro. I went there with a torn thigh muscle and played on it, hopped up on a lot of different drugs. Okay, so this is second serve. That's a double fault, so 1 point to Solomon and Slade. What are the seedings here? Which seeding is which?
Yeah, let me grab the clipboard and.
Okay, so they decide to play it off the rim. For those who don't know that rule, you can play it off the rim. It really sucks as a server because if it's right in your lap like that, it's a super gimme, and you feel like you're punished for just kind of unnecessarily. All right. Wow, great cut serve by Tim. Excellent set by Slade, but man, what a break point. So guys, defensive breaks are so good for so many reasons. It's my personal opinion that they're actually better than an ace break, and the reason why is because they're so demoralizing. And also they make you question your next finish, which should be your most confident movement in spike ball, is your finish. And so if someone gets a break point, it really is one of the best things you can do in spike ball. Excellent. So ace, obviously the second best case. So we've got some controversy. Once again, controversy never takes place in spike ball. So it's weird that it's happening again.
I could step in as observer. Do you guys want an observer? Slade says yes. Okay. Here's how the
Okay.
shook out. I'll throw on my observer jersey and hop on in there.
By the way, there will be an element of sarcasm in this commentating. Controversy happens all the time. It's really difficult. It's such a new sport that it's hard to pay observers, and then again, it's hard to find observers that are informed enough to make good calls. And so a lot of times there's just redos, which is frustrating, but we live with it. Okay, excellent choice, but a good recovery. Let's see. Okay, yep, that's a double fault. So the point goes to Solomon Slade, so it's 2-2. Okay, this is my first time seeing Slade. This is kind of his debut. Okay, so he looks kind of like a Connor Winters before the rules were changed.
Hey, what'd you say about me?
I'm saying a lot about you.
Wait, so what'd you say?
I said, so he looks like a Connor Winters before the rules were changed.
How so?
Because I said, now that the rules are changed, you're bad at spike ball.
Hey, that's not true. I haven't lost yet.
Because I said, Con, I said that from 7 feet you can't get the angles that you usually get.
but dude, the new spike isn't about angles. It's about.
I know. Well, and then I said that you're the most athletically equipped for new spike, but you also have the biggest closed mind to it.
Well, yeah, because it's not fun. We're going to Neanderthal ball.
I did also say you call it that.
Going back to intermediate.
Yep.
Intermediate.
Okay, so
ball.
Sanford is now observing because they felt that the controversy was necessary. This Fuengo that Gage does, Fuengos are kind of obsolete at this point, but Gage has a great window. So they're going to play this. It was questionably a lip, but it's a good choice to play it nonetheless.
Hey, give me some.
What's the score, gentlemen?
It's an easy game.
Alrighty. So Solomon, he has improved drastically. And if Solomon goes back and listens to this, hopefully he hears this. He is a good server. That left that he just did is really nice. Gage is an excellent finisher. That left that Solly does is really nice. Let me tell you 2 things that Solly doesn't do enough, in my opinion. He doesn't do his left enough, and he doesn't do his right cut enough. Those are 2 amazing serves, but he's obsessed with his reverse, and I think he does it too much. Okay, so we clipped off the front here. So second serve for Tim. All right, so this is a double fault. A lot of times people complain about double faults, and maybe they should, but it's one of those things where you want the break so bad that it's worth it to go for the jugular on every single serve. Now that's another one that bounces off the rim, and then they just kind of play. It's like a gimme. All right, so here goes Gage. Watch out. Gage can pop off. Regardless of how much he practices, he's just once again got that excellent sports mind. He's he's just a fierce competitor. Fault 1. Second serve for Gage. It is in Solomon and Slade's best interest that Gage stays a little bit stagnant behind the serve line. Let's see what the call is. So the call is lip. They defer to Sanford, and it is...
Oh, wow.
It is confirmed. What was the call? Okay, foot on the line. So not a lip. The call is foot on the line. Any server loves to be called foot on the line. It just is a great feeling. All right, here goes Solomon. Okay, so they call that bad. I believe it's 5s. 5s is the score? Yeah. See, there you go. That was a cool angle for that serve. And that is the... Oh, so what's the call? Let's see. Foot drag. Okay. But that is the call that I mean, that is the serve that I think that Solomon should do more often. You saw how nice it was, regardless of the foot drag. 6-5? Okay, all right, let's see Slade. Have we seen Slade land a serve yet? I'm not sure. It's not unusual to have a great player have a kind of a slow start, if you will. That's beautiful. Wow, but it just barely clips, guys. It just barely clips.
Rachel, nice to meet you.
Wow, that is a good-looking serve. I'm deeply impressed by that. If he's landing that, that'll be really devastating. Gorgeous. Great serve by Slade. So, okay, that's Slade's debut. He is fantastic. That is the verdict. Granted, wet grass might have played a role in that for Tim. Okay, so we got fault 1. By the way, Tim, fantastic athlete. I don't think I've said anything about him yet. Fantastic athlete. Looks like he's growing out a Jedi braid. That's got to be intimidating for the other team. Wow. Is that a reverse or a jam? Who knows? Okay, so he goes with a moonball. Yeah. Old school. We like it. Gage is, once again, just a fantastic competitor. Yeah, I don't know Tim's story this year. I don't know how active he's going to be. I don't know who his permanent teammate is. If it's Gage, that's a gnarly team. Hey, are Tim and Gage? Are Tim? It's so fun, but it just the weather went to crap. Are Tim and Gage a permanent team?
No.
Okay. Who's Tim's permanent partner?
It was Caleb, but I kind of took him.
Okay. So this is a really good cut, but excellent. Oh, see, that's prime example of Tim's hustle and his athleticism. He has such wonderful defensive effort and defensive prowess.
Tim's insane.
Yeah,
playing with Caleb, I have to try to be like Tim.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
Yeah. So Tim has maybe not found a permanent partner.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think him and Carter.
Man, I would love a Tim and Alex to main. I think that would be a great matchup.
True.
I mean, he loves big lefties. So, all right, here goes Solomon. I would love to see from Solomon just a traditional cut. His is so good, and he does it so rare. I've told him this, but I'm reinforcing it. Yeah, you too, bro. Did you guys win?
Yeah.
Congrats.
I think we're playing Spikers.
Cool.
Well, that's going to be a fun game.
I'm just excited because I've been wanting to play.
Admittedly, I have to go to the bathroom very bad, but I learned how to hold it since I was young on driving on road trips with my parents when they, said we had to wait. So I will be just fine. Oh, that's controversial, but oh, they just get away with it. Yeah, I agree with that call. Alrighty, so guys, this is a very typical evenly matched game. Someone either will get a break or will just go into extras. Let's see. They've got a. Ooh, that is gorgeous. They call it, or I don't know what the call was, but it was bad. Second serve. Ooh, almost. He barely hits the front rim. Granted, Gage and Tim are on top of the break, so that is ideal. So, excellent drop by Gage. Questionable effort by Slade, but maybe he just got a little bit deceived. Man, if Gage lands that flango, it cuts really hard. Wow, gorgeous serve. Lucky break by Solomon, but they put it away. Gage has an amazing ability to flick the ball. All right, so guys, this is a bad spot for Solomon Slade to be in because it's just so hard to overcome this. And did I not call it? I said if it's in their best interest that Gage stays stagnant, and he has not been stagnant, folks. That's 2 aces for Gage. Now, this is strategically where a lot of spike ball players have a massive oversight. Hey, Con, don't you think that spike ball players have a massive oversight? They should call timeouts on runs? See, oh, there you go. They didn't call a timeout. And once again, man, a timeout needs to be called. It needs to be called. Because, I mean, think about it. In basketball, when a team is going on a run, right? Could you imagine if the opposing coach didn't call a timeout to stop their momentum? This is definitely a sport of momentum. A timeout needs to be called. That is my opinion. That is just my opinion. So here goes Gage. Second serve. He's got momentum. I am predicting another break. I really am. Ooh, okay. All right, well, that's the end of that onslaught. And unfortunately, folks, in my prediction, that's the end of this game. So might want to go to the bathroom, grab a drink, go get some food, whatever it is that you need to do, and come back for game 2. That's one thing that's tough about spike ball, like watching, right? As like a leisure activity is that, this game's most likely over. Oh, I thought that was good. Okay, so that's the serve that I want to see Solomon do more often. Did you see from this angle how gorgeous that was? I need him to do it more often. If Solomon can get hot, guys, they are back in it, and then you will regret going to the bathroom like I advised you to do. And you can blame it on me. You can say, Spencer, I went to the bathroom, I went and got some food, I went and, phoned a friend and caught up with them and, made amends to someone I had hurt because of you. But actually, I don't think you'd regret making amends to somebody that you hurt. I think that might be a good thing for you to do. But it's up to you. I mean, you have your own decisions that you can make in your life. So, all right, so we've got a 2-break. In the last game that I commentated, I said how a 2-break is, really difficult to overcome, but then we saw it overcome around this score, right, in the double digits. So, I mean, Slade, I'm seeing some unbelievable firepower from him and some potential. So, both either he or Solly need to do something special. They need to do something out of the ordinary. And then that's unfortunately not out of the ordinary, but it is not unusual for spike ball. Double faults are common in this sport. So yeah, it's a 2-break. The reason why it's a 2-break is because you determine what the break is when the team that is down is serving. So it may look like a 3-break, but it's a 2-break because it takes 2 breaks to get back in a scoring position where once you get to 20s that you will go to extras. So this is by technical definitions a 2-break, although the score is 3. Looks like we've got some controversy going on, but I see smiles, so. Yeah, smiles from the winning team, which is typical, right? Okay. Oh, guys, Gage is really playing well, and that I don't want to say I called it, but I called it. Gage is just such an excellent competitor. Oh, it's 5-2. Sorry. So this is that was. Yeah, sorry. I'm a little bit confused now. So, okay, so this is a 2-break. So when I was saying it was a 2-break, it was a 1-break. Now it's actually a 2-break. Okay, I would love to see a traditional cut from Solly. Or that one. Those are the 2 serves I love seeing him do. So I love that decision. Great job by Solly. I'd love to see a normal cut here. Do a normal cut. Ooh, I think he was going for it. That's a great choice by Solomon. I'm saying a lot of good stuff about you on this.
Thank you.
You should go back and listen. I think you'll like it.
Oh, thank you. I'm rusty right now.
I say that, but also, yeah, you'll hear if you listen. All right, here goes Tim. Excellent athlete, excellent competitor. He has a great. He also has a great sports mind because. Ooh, okay, I think this is a good choice by Slade and Solly. Yep. Oh, that is so frustrating as a server. So frustrating as a server when that happens. So for those who don't know, in spike ball you rotate counterclockwise a fourth every single time you reach an increment of 5. So 16, 14. Ooh, so close. I can see the firepower in Slade. I think he might be the X factor this game. I think if he can get hot, that they will. Ooh, gosh, overcoming a 2 break this high is unlikely, folks. It's unlikely. Maybe go get that drink of water or phone that friend, or I don't know. Answer a couple more questions on that reading assignment or that reading quiz. Second serve for Slade. That is that was a drop that a little bit of a reverse to it. What a cool looking serve. Maybe the viewers at home couldn't see it, but it was cool. Maybe go back and watch it in slow-mo. I'm sure YouTube has that ability. Take it down to 0.5 speed. Watch it again. Okay, here goes Gage. Gage is hot, guys. I think I'm predicting a break. I know it's bold, but I'm predicting a break. I really am. So I've been watching a lot of golf recently. I've been hearing golf commentating, and I wonder if it's a little bit more high energy, kind of the energy of this commentating, but who knows? Well, I predict a break. Nah, they called a lip. Yeah, they called a lip. So my prediction was false. I'll stand accountable. Okay, here goes Solomon. This is kind of now or never for Solomon. That looked like he was going for reverse. I don't think that's the right choice. I think Solomon needs to stick with his cut. It is so good. It jumps so wide and it stays so low. Okay, that looked like the cut. That's the right choice. You can see frustration in Solomon's face. He is not pleased. But one thing that's good is Solomon needs to remember it's a 3-game series. That's the beautiful thing about spike ball. Here goes Tim. He has an excellent jam. Let's see what his choice is. Ah, he went for the jam. Oh, man. I think that's another one that happened to him. Excellent defensive touch by Gage. It was just an awkward position for Tim to set. He had some great feet movement, and I think he definitely gave his best effort. But, man, those ups are just fantastic. You got to be careful with a blind big pull against good players. They'll get it. Oh, man, I can just see the potential in Slade. See if he can get going. That was so close to so good, but that was a lip. Oh, man, this 2-break, it's so tough to overcome. Let's see if Gage puts in the dagger. Now, oh, good positioning by Gage. Okay, so this is, for this game, Solomon has to go for the jugular. He has to create a break. Great, that was the right choice. It looked from what I could tell like that was going for the cut. That's the right choice. Yeah. So now when I play, I always say, Slade has a chance, right? But man, he has to create 2 breaks. I mean, first he's got to take care of business here and side out. Let's see if they side out. Side out, by the way, is bump, set, spike. It's a volleyball term that spike ball has adopted. Almost really good. He just barely clips it. That's a very frustrating feeling as a server. And that is a double fault. So Slade has a chance, but he has to do something remarkable. He has to be remarkable here. That's a lip. Okay, he's got one more chance to do something remarkable, and then he has to do it again. And then they're on the bottom of the break in extras. So it's just not. We got a winking Gage, a good looking wink. By the way, Gage recently married. Fantastic wife. She seems like a great girl. Excellent. He did something excellent, but a great set. Oh my gosh, an up for the ages. That was fantastic. Slade should congratulate himself for a beautiful difficult set for Solly. And game 1 goes to Gage and Tim. Hey, I'm gonna run in the bathroom and then I'll commentate the second game. What? It's fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna run in the bathroom and then I'll do game 2.
I'll go to commercial break.
Is the bathroom right here?
I believe so. All right, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. Brought to you by Home Real Estate, the official realtor of Utah Roundnet, who is providing a couple Minky Couture blankets and gift cards for some winners today. Yeah. There we go. Okay.
No video?
No, we got this is what's live.
Usually.
So this is just what's upcoming.
Okay.
So
all right,
that's
guys.
live.
If I seem out of breath, it's because I am. I just ran around the entire perimeter of the tournament because I'm freezing cold.
Well, let me. While you catch your breath, let me get a couple things that I said on mute. Gasway, is that picture-in-picture better? It's smaller. I made it smaller because. And then, do you like the picture-in-picture with the commentators full time or just kind of when they're talking? Anyway, kind of put the chat in there. Here are chat comments, so if you ever want to involve them, feel free. Let me do a little bit of tournament directing and have at it. All right.
I think we're either done or have one more game, so you should just come out and
Alrighty, what's the score?
Okay, sounds good.
1-1. All right, reading the commentating comments was discouraging because I saw some negativity. from some people that I like. I like Gasway. He's a good guy. Sorry that you want to throw up, Gasway. I'll probably say things that make you want to throw up really bad. So 2-1?
Did I get that wrong?
We took game 1.
All right, now it's 2-1. Okay.
Oh, dang.
I'm tired.
All right, Alex, you guys won?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I've never been a stickler for,
Game 1.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So,
It is 2-1, right?
Hi.
Oh.
What's the score?
It's tall.
Is it second game?
What happened game 1?
I'm trying to. They, Gage and Tim won.
First game?
All right, so 0-1. I guess like semantics like that, but I get it, right? There's like some sort of legal thing that with spike ball or something like that. But tell you what, a lot more people say spike ball than Roundnet. So if you want the general public to understand what you're saying, say spike ball. If you want to be an elitist and have people be confused, say Roundnet. All right, so it's 3-2.
Connor's a son.
We get married soon?
All right, Gage.
Let's go, Gage.
And then you did just bring a different girl to RSL.
One.
Oh, that's a different
Here we go. 3-2 second serve for Gage. Excellent serve by Gage, and he puts it away.
You got it, boy. Don't worry.
How's Gage looking?
Side out, Gage is looking really good.
Yeah.
Side out is what you'll most likely see in spike ball, so that's a side out there. So now we got 3-3.
First time playing in 5 months.
There we go. That's what I've been waiting to see from Slade. That was a gorgeous, gorgeous serve. So this is what Solomon and Slade need. They need him on. I think he landed one serve last game. So if he can be a little bit more consistent, I think we might see game 2 go to Solomon and Slade, which is often, often the losing team will take game 2 after losing game 1. So they decide to play a pocket and they put that away. Four. Excellent drop. But see, that time Slade made an adjustment. And they talk about this in so many other sports, how if you want to win, you need to adjust. And so Slade last time was deceived by a drop, and he didn't get there quite in time. This time, he gets there, makes the excellent adjustment, and we're moving forward. Solomon serving 5-4. He did it. He did the serve that I love he did, that I'm wanting him to do. But Gage has fantastic serve receive skills. And these days, even if it's the best cut ever, there's a lot of serve receivers that can just do it. Hey, what's your code, Sanford?
8569.
Okay, so if everyone in the entire chat, it's 8569. So if you ever have Sans code phone and you want to get in, remember 8569.
Probably just tell me anything and I'd be like, yeah, sure.
I think it says buy 2 get 1 free.
All right, here goes. I'm seeing Andrew's chat here. Yeah, no, you're probably right. It's funny. I wasn't even aware of the scoring rule. Where like the server's on the left, so depending on where people position, the score. Once I kind of retired, I'm just out of touch. But I understand the logistics behind Roundnet and the licensing, right? Is that what it is? Maybe you can explain it to me, Andrew, in the chat. I was being a little bit facetious when I was talking about being elitist, because I know that is like a massively controversial thing, right? People are always like, don't say spike ball. So I was just mostly trolling you, guess what? Anyways, 6-6. Here comes Tim. Really good jam. That's his best serve. It's nice to see him do that. Excellent backhand. Okay, so we've got Gage claiming a net kick, and the observer is saying, what is the observer saying? Let's see. I don't know if Gasaway heard that, but
My other son's still playing.
I actually do like Gasaway a lot. He's a really nice guy, excellent player. He played as Gage, I believe.
So what do you think?
There's that left. I love seeing Slade do that left. When he lands it, it is really nice. What's the score, Sevens? For you guys? Wow, guys, sorry. I kind of fell off the train there. So they're back there on the bottom of the break. There was a break that I missed. You facetious? Well, you've missed some really good commentating.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. The best. Here's Tyler Stokes. He's a great player here in the Utah area.
But not a good person.
No. And that's why I didn't say person.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we've got Slade and Solomon on the bottom of the break. I want to see Slade get a little bit more consistent because I can see the potential when he serves. I can see why he's the Taylor Church of New Mexico, if you will, kind of their leader that's kind of started it from the ground up, is from what I've heard anyways.
Yeah, when Slade gets his serves on, it's really deadly. He actually has a pretty nice cut, left combo.
And that's what it looks like, right? I haven't seen it. I've just seen he's landed 2 serves and they've both been really nice. But I mean, that's why Solomon and Slade are struggling. That looks like a reverse, maybe.
Oh.
So what just happened? It looks like the net's broken. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell from this angle. Okay, so it looks very broken.
Tim has been a wrecking ball.
Oh wow!
Today.
And look at this! Whoa! An immediate replacement.
He almost broke somebody's arm, and now he's broken net today.
We run a tight ship. For those who don't know, that is a point for the other team, no matter what. I mean, if you touch it, but if you break it, it's 4 points for the other team. Just kidding. It's only still 1 point.
This is at Texas.
So, is that a break? Was that a break point?
I think it definitely broke, but
Oh, it was a break point. We got puns running around here. I'm a fan of puns. Some people don't like puns. They claim that they're dumb, but actually puns require brilliance. So I claim that they're intelligent.
What game is this?
What's the score? For Solly? For Solomon's team?
Yeah, looks like it's Solomon up.
Man, sorry guys. Me and scorekeeping have not been agreeing.
It's hard to commentate, Chris. Are you waiting?
Doing what? I'm chilling, yeah.
Do a score while
he-
Spence not. Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
No worries.
I gotta go back to. How do I get back into the chat?
Oh, to run the Facebook chat?
Yeah. Oh wow, another break. See guys, I tell you, this happens so often. The losing team ends up winning game 2. I've seen it a million times, and I've been that losing team who wins game 2, and the winning team who loses game 2. I don't know what it is. There's something mental. Like, I think that it's in the team's best interest to really put the gas on game 2 when they're above. Oh, Solomon's got a nice jam. It looked like he went for it there. Here's the second serve. That's the serve I love seeing him do. Gage with the choice to go on 2. I'm loving the commentary. Noah. I actually haven't played Among Us, but I've heard it's fun. All right, here goes Gage. Let's see if he can get these breaks back.
yeah, there's nothing.
10-11. Excellent serve. Oh, shoot. That's a pretty bad error by Slade, unfortunately. You hate to see it. You hate to see a hitting error off of a decent set. I mean, that will lose you the game, and that might be the moment that causes them to lose this game. We'll see. We got an even... let's see. I think they're still on top of the break. Yes, they're still on top of the break. So, and by that they, I mean Solomon and Slade. That was an excellent cut. Like, it had amazing spin on it, but it clipped the front of the rim. Okay, let's see Slade. I just see this potential. He's only landed 2 serves. I think that's been the #1 issue. A gimme for Tim. Right choice. Oh, what an up! It's so difficult when you're out in outer darkness like Sully was to get back and get those those sets.
He can get the touch on that, too.
Yeah, it's so tough. All right, Sully and Slade still on top of the break. Yeah. What's up, Caleb? All right.
Oh, okay.
Here goes Tim. Great choice. That is such a good choice. And I think the key to the drop is to do it when it's least expected, right? Obviously, you want to get that front pocket. That's the key to making it effective, but what a great choice. And in my opinion, this game has just been won by Gage and Tim. Alrighty, but I want to be wrong because it's fun to have good games. It's fun to have good games. Here goes Solomon. Do we got the score right?
Oh, let's see. He's with 10, 13. Oh, are they at 13 now? It might be 13.
I think that's the score. Okay, I would love to see just a traditional cut from Solly. He doesn't do it enough, and it is fantastic. It looks like he went for it, so I'm happy about that. Okay, let's see if Gage can put this game away. If there's anyone who can do it, it's Gage. Looks like he went for a jam there, just barely caught the front rim. That's a great miss, by the way, for the folks at home, because it means you're so close to that sweet spot. The front rim is a good miss. Double fault by Gage. Okay, let's see Slade. Let's see Slade. If you can land a couple serves, that will be statistically, you know, not what has happened, and it will, I think, be a changer, a game changer, if you will. If there's a time to do it, it's now. We got somebody yelling. It's not Connor Winters, which is a surprise.
It's Caleb. Caleb Jarrett. Caleb Jarrett was yelling.
It's Caleb Jarrett. Caleb Jarrett was yelling.
Jarrett, when do you guys play Church and Stokes?
Whenever.
All right, here goes Tim. I haven't seen him land that lefty yet. If I was the returner, I would never bite for that. That's an excellent recovery set by Slade. Great to see that. That's something that really separates premier players from advanced players, and then pro players from premier players, is recovery sets. In golf, they call it recovery scrambling, the ability to get up and down to save par. I mean, it's really what makes the difference in Spike, is those recovery sets. I love Solly going for that serve. Goes for it again. Great choice, but Tim is such an athlete. Great choice for Tim to just rip that. Just a high rip. That is an excellent decision, especially seeing Slade standing there in the perfect 10-foot spot for a lower pull. Here goes Gage. Beautiful serve, great serve receive, and we got side out with an excellent finish. Gage is calling it bad. Let's see what the observer. I can't really hear what the controversy is. Can you hear what the controversy is?
Originally I was wondering if he asked if he touched net, but it might be.
More importantly, we'll give you guys the results of the call. This is tough. This is where I wish I could hear what's being said.
Oh, they're calling a hinder.
Okay,
if
so
his
the
back
call
foot
is a
was
hinder
on Tim, I think.
Okay. So interesting. I had never heard an observer come in and share kind of more of a subjective opinion, right? I mean, observers kind of need to make an objective call. So, what is the call? The call is, depending on who Sanford throws this ball to, we'll find out whether he thinks it's a hinder or not.
Point.
Yep. Okay. So the call is no hinder, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Slade. It's now or never. I'll tell you what, I believe in Slade. I really do. I've seen great things. Great serve. Man, Gage is so solid. And he saw that pole was wide open. Slade was kind of standing in between his push and his pole, kind of in that middle ground between those two shots. And Gage saw the pole open. If you leave a pole open for a good player, they're going to rip that every time. I would like to see Tim maybe land a few more serves. I mean, I've been in games like this where I'm not landing as many serves. It's not unusual for great servers to go through kind of like cold streaks. His drop has been nice, though, so I think that was the right choice there. Okay, I'd love to see a big cut from Solly. I'm not going to lie. It's such a good serve, and we got a cool angle here. He goes for the reverse. I don't think that's the right choice. I don't think that's quite consistent enough to pull out in such a pivotal moment where it's kind of do or die. I'd love to see this next serve from Solly be that big cut.
The ruling there?
No, will you explain?
Yeah. So, Slade scraped the netting with his fingers, but he said that Gage was in the way of his follow through. As Gage was on the other side of the net, and so he kind of had to hold himself back because he couldn't just jump over the net. I agreed that looked like the natural progression, and so I ruled as a hinder on Gage in Slade's finish.
Thank you, Sanford. By the way, Gage just lands a fuengo. I mean, you almost never see those. That didn't have the cut that he can get on his best fuengos, but still pretty good. Let me see.
There's not much. We are playing soft touch. People are just trying to get used to it. It's really hard to get used to.
Danny, good to see you, brother.
Man, there's a couple rules I'm not aware of, so I acknowledge I'm not fully qualified to be commentating, but tell you what, beggars can't be choosers. That doesn't fully apply here, but sounded like it'd be good. By the way, Slade is doing exactly what I thought he needed to do.
Now it's 19. I think.
He hasn't been landing serves, but when he does, they're really good. And so I think that's the second or third serve that Slade's landed, and every single one has resulted in a really good result. So he's the X factor, in my opinion. Slade is the X factor. If he lands his serves, I think it gives Solly and Slade the chance to overcome the deficit they're facing both on a game level and in this game. Okay, so they're still on, what's the score now?
19s.
Okay, so they're on top of the break. Yeah, great moment by Slade, by the way. No, barely clips. That is such a frustrating feeling as a server. Tim, I think he needs to get away from so many drops, right? I think the key to the drop is doing it when it's not expected. Excellent serve. What an interesting choice by Solly, but super athletic, super risky, but high risk, high reward. Congrats for Solly. I'd love to see the big cut here. I know I'm a broken record, but let's see it. It's a beautiful serve. He doesn't do it enough. Great serve by Solly. Gage has those long arms and an amazing ability to move. Solly has a great up, but we're going to extras, folks. This is what the people paid for. That noise in the background is my friend. He has issues. He's got issues. If you've seen Tim and Eric, he reminds me of a character from one of their videos called Zone Theory. Go check it out. Zone Theory, Tim and Eric. Gage, wow. And you know what, guys? I called it from the beginning. It's kind of like the Tom Brady effect, right? Tom Brady's 43. He's not, whatever, but I'm not saying comparing Gage to that, but I'm saying the mind is the key to the athlete, and Gage has an excellent mind. It reminds me of that, I think it was 2017 Nationals or 18 Nationals, I can't remember which one, when PJ just gets those two aces right at the end against Boisterous and just puts it away. Excellent play set by Solly, by the way, and not surprised that Gage lands that serve. I think PJ that game, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, but he misses almost every serve, and then he gets two aces in a row against two of the best serve receivers in the world, Preston and Caleb, to win. And it's the mind. The mind is what makes so much of the athlete, especially in this sport. Love to see Slade get so close here. This is kind of do or die. When you're on the bottom and breaking extras, you really got to act like this is your last chance. That's got to be kind of your mindset. Oh, shoot. It's not fun to have a big miss in such an important moment, but we've all been there, right? We've all been there. I'd like to see Tim not drop. That is my preference.
I'm calling game on this point.
Okay, Connor's calling game. He's the one who has issues. That is an excellent set by Slade. You know what? I'm really impressed. We got a carry call. Let's see. Sanford's raising his hand like he's in 5th grade class. Let's see if anyone calls on him. No one calls on Sanford, so he doesn't get to. What's the ruling? What's the ruling? No carry. Okay, Solomon, I'd love to see this big cut. He's landed it once. There it is. Ooh, I love that he goes for it. Got to compliment him for going for it. Let's see his. All right, here goes Solly. Yep, he did it. Great choice by Solly. Actually, what's funny is I don't think that was a cut. I think it was a reverse. Solomon, was that a reverse, sir? Reverse cut?
Hey, that's a clutch serve.
Was that a jam? I think it's probably a jam. Yeah, it was a jam.
All right, I'm going to observe this last point.
Well, no. Come. That is a lip. So Connor's kind of a renegade human being. I could see these players getting frustrated with Connor's involvement because he loves to troll, he loves to cause just kind of chaos. And Gage just reads that. He reads that drop, and then he sees Slade standing in that 10th spot. By the way, Slade's been really good at being there, and he just sends it out more like 20 feet. So he goes for a drop. Solomon with a great reaction, and then I think Slade makes the right choice just to put the 2 ball away. Someone who's really good at that is Preston. He knows how to go on 2, and Skylar. Skylar's also does that a lot. Okay. Once again, I say that Slade is the X factor, and let's see if this X can factor. I call lip, and the call is confirmed. Slade second serve. Oh, beautiful jam. Yeah, that is such a good set by Gage, which I go back to this, right? Premier players are excellent recovery setters. If you are an advanced player wanting to become premier, learn how to recovery set, which is tough because you can't necessarily drill recovery setting. It really comes with experience.
No, I think it's game 2.
Okay.
Actually, I think it says game 1, but I think we're in game 2.
I'd love to see Tim land a really nice cut serve, probably. I haven't seen that from Tim. I think that's the serve to go for. Let's see if he does it. Yeah, I think he went for it. So I think that's the right choice by Tim. Okay, it seems like Sully's the one who's been landing more serves, so let's see if he can be clutch here. I'd like to see his left. I'd love to see Sully's left. Tim and Gage. I'd love to see Sully's left here. Let's see what he chooses. We've got a great angle on it too. Ooh, there's that cut that I always, and that is an amazing set, but Tim doesn't have enough foresight to lay flat after he gets it up. But I mean, I was just speaking about recovery sets, and that might have been the recovery set of the day. Is that the game? Wow, what a great serve. And Sully does the serve that I always tell him to do in the most important moment. That is a fantastic serve. I'd love to see Sully do that 5 more times a game.
I stepped in right at the end.
I think we're going to a commercial, right? Commercial break?
Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that though.
How much does it make? Like 2 cents of a commercial?
Let's see.
Maybe we're
I
not
don't know
doing
how to
commercial.
restart these.
I don't know.
You want to play again?
Give me a second. Yeah.
Sanford, we need your assistance.
How do I start a commercial? Do we want to do a commercial?
Yeah, let's do a commercial. Let's do.
Hey, oh yeah. Let us know when they're done. We're doing our semis over here. Hey, good fun.
Strokes and
Been muted this whole time. There you go.
All right, welcome back, folks. I've had some interaction with the people in the live chat. I like everyone in the live chat. Good people, good folks. The Spike community is so gracious, so kind. It's got such a good vibe, right? It's got wonderful people in the community.
It seemed like you couldn't find the words there for a second.
Oh, that's actually happened a lot during this commentary. You see, I'm not paid. I'm actually an amateur. And so
Volunteer.
those listening understand that I am less than professional.
What's the amateur tour called for golf?
It's called Corn Ferry. It was once called web.com, and that got changed. I've made a lot of golf comparisons on this stream.
Why do they call it the Corn Ferry Tour? That seems pretty gay to me.
Whoa. Hey, you gotta be careful on the live stream. Huh? Saying that on the live stream.
But why do they call it Corn Ferry?
I think it's a name of like a company or something like that.
I think that's 2 or 3.
I need people to start cleaning up.
All right, Roger.
How do we get
you on there?
my station back there just so I can
see if it's. Hold on. There's Sand.
San, how do we get
San,
the
come
picture
here.
back?
I think it's,
There we go.
but it's not over there yet, so we have to wait and see. How
do
do
we
you put
get
the
so the
picture back up?
pictures are-
So the
No,
picture's
show the
over
picture.
there.
Okay,
So you click on.
so you do. So
I've
that's
already
how you.
clicked on the top one on accident, like on the person.
So we gotta get rid of that. Now go that. Like that.
Oh,
No,
yes.
no. Where
Yes, and
my
then just
picture's on the left and their picture's on the right.
right. So then you go
Go preview
to live.
Yep.
And then you're still there, and then you can click that, and it won't do anything. But
Like
you
that.
can see yourself.
Yeah, you see yourself.
And then perfect.
Okay, so we started. Yeah. So that's fault 1 for Solly. This is a great series, folks. Great cut. I love seeing him do that. Beautiful side out by Gage. and Tim. So common. The spike ball observer is so used to seeing that side out. Aren't we? Gage first serve. Beautiful serve.
Well, that's
Excellent side out. Slade did what's called splitting the defense there. All right, Slade, Mr. X Factor.
Well, because I started 6 months ago playing
This, yep, they were gonna play the lip. They decided not to.
hardest to get to league as fast as possible, so I just
Slade second. And that is a double fault. Sounds like there's an angry person or someone with their shirt off out there. I don't know if that's the right choice in these weather conditions, but hey, I'm not the one to determine if someone's choice is right or not. It's not my role. Tim with a touches the front rim. That's the miss, as we talked about earlier. Tim's second serve. Once again, as the serve receiver, I wouldn't bite on that left. I haven't seen him even attempt it, let alone land it. And I think that that's something that is important to remember, right? Is don't bite for a serve
Ashton's
that's never
playing.
been done. And I would add to that, don't bite for a serve that's never been landed.
Oh, Caleb.
Dude, we heard that game so fast.
I know, that was probably 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, come hang out, Alex.
What was that?
Come hang out.
Yeah, dude, my back hurts.
What do we got going over here?
You'll hear a bunch of nonsense and some decently man, I keep on not being able to find the words.
Interesting.
Relevant commentary.
All right. So what are we doing? What do they call this?
This is just a live stream. This is game 3 between Tim and Gage and Solomon Slade.
Who's Solomon?
Wow, very, very interesting choice by Tim to play that, and then I think that maybe Gage was thrown off that he chose to do it, and it led to a bad set. So that's a mental error. It's so sad to see a mental error cause a break. Breaks are just so. I love to see Solomon go for that cut. It's so nice. I know the cut is yesterday's news, but if you land it in the right time, in the right way, and then it looks like he went for the reverse there. So
Gage, that was a reverse.
here goes Gage. And Gage on the Tim and Gage team, I think he's kind of the X factor here because he just has such an ability to catch momentum and to really go on runs. So for Solomon Slade's sake, they're going to hope he doesn't do that. Excellent serve, but it's a great touch. That is a good set. That is a good set. And the right choice by Solomon to recognize Tim kind of in his backhand pull area, and he does a backhand push of sorts. I might have to go back and rewatch that. I might have been fault there, but I might have been wrong. But here goes Slade. He's the X factor once again. Let's see if he can land some serves. He's landed 3, and all of them have been fantastic. Yeah, you hate that miss. You hate that miss. Every server's done it, and we all hate it. Oh, we've lost a viewer, so glad to see that my commentary is keeping people engaged. So he decides not to play that, and by he I mean Solomon. And we got a double fault. Something you never see in Spike. It's so rare to see a double fault.
I think the last time I saw a double fault was back in the early 2000s.
It's true. When Spike was huge. Here goes Solomon. Excellent serve. I'm telling you, I love seeing that serve. What a recovery set. Engage. It's so hard to have net awareness when you're blind to the net, when you're blind to the set like that. But I'd love to see Solomon doing that serve. I've said it a million times, and I'll say it 1,000,001. I'm not going to apologize for how many times I say that he should do that serve. That's how many times I feel like he should do that serve. All right. Solomon is doing So good. Love to see that serve. That when he lands that, I mean, we got kind of a view of that earlier. It cuts so hard. Solomon
What's the
just
score,
playing
Sol?
fantastic.
4 seconds.
Solly, I'm watching you play amazing. Solly's in the zone. Hopefully they didn't throw him out of the zone. Here we go, Solly. Stay strong. Stay tough. Beautiful jam by Solomon.
That was so good.
That is so good, and Tim calls it bad. They don't have observer, which is just such a sad time for him
Sam.
to call it. That is unfortunate. I couldn't see from here. From my angle, it looked good.
They're going back to first serve.
Yep. So they got to redo it because San is gone during probably the most important time. That might have been ball game. You hate to see it. I hate saying you hate to see it, but I didn't know what else to say in that moment.
That's so unfortunate.
But it would have been really nice to have San there. I think he would have called that good. I really do. But I'm not observing. I'm just sitting over here yapping. Here comes Rachel. Definitely the most beautiful girl, I would say, at the tournament. And what an up by Gage. I think that's ball game. I'm telling you, there is nothing more demoralizing than a defensive break. It's more demoralizing than an ace. I think that, yeah. Oh, man. A defensive break, I'm telling you. It makes you question your finishes. Oh,
Where's
man.
Connor, by the way?
Great job by Gage. He was an excellent competitor.
It looks like they actually already played in pool play too. And Solomon won that one, 21-19.
Okay, so, wow, interesting.
This is their
Here goes Gage doing what he does best, but Solomon with an absolutely clutch finish. Let's see if his neck is okay. Is it okay? How's Solomon's neck feeling? He calls it kind of a injury timeout, if you will, to kind of regather himself. It looks like he hit his neck pretty hard on Gage's shin. Okay, yeah, we got an injury timeout.
Which one?
The spike ball at 1. Oh, no, that's the ambassador one. That's a good jam.
I just know you were involved.
Sanford, she's
What? Sorry, you're playing so good.
I'll see you on the
Hey,
Instagram
sorry.
page. Let's go.
You have to go back and listen to my commentary. And you'll be able to watch yourself, too. You gotta hear what I say about you.
Okay. They're right here.
What are you guys doing? Where you at?
Yeah.
We're playing for third place in advance.
San. Oh, thank you. San.
Wait, so if you get third, you go elite, or is that first?
Alright, we're gonna go there, and there, and there, and...
Oh, this is our same company.
I want my video over here, too.
Oh.
All right. Oh, what a serve by Slade.
Turn on my phone.
Wow, we still don't have the observer. We have another controversial call. Yeah, Stanford has not been there on 2 of the most important calls this game.
I know. Christian,
Yeah.
can you hop in observer?
Wow.
I can observe.
All right, Christian, you hop in for a second. My legs need made for other stuff.
Man, what an unfortunate timing for Stanford not be there. From the naked eye sitting over here, I think that both of these calls were good. Hopefully Tim doesn't want to kill me for saying that. All right, second serve. By the way, whatever Rachel gave me is fantastic. This is really delicious. Oh, shoot. What's the score? Alex! Alex! Someone want to help me do score?
I was trying to take a picture of the tournament of people playing, and I got that. Okay, it's amazing. Just send it to us. Put a heart around it.
Read that. What's that shirt you got?
8-7.
I like big shirts. I like a bag. These are going to be a little big already.
There's the serve. I love to see Sully do that. Gage takes care of it. Great. Slade has a great spot, but Solomon's criticism was to not jump, and I think that's a really sound defensive principle. Avoid jumping at all costs. 8s. Sandy, is there anyone else who'd be down to help us score?
Second place.
Sandy.
I told you, it's me. Stop it.
I think it's 8 seconds here. Yep. And Solomon references Connor. He always says ship and claims that it isn't profanity. Oh, do you want to tell me the score? Or are you playing? Or are you playing right now?
Huh?
Are you playing right now?
No, we're waiting for the winner of this game.
Do you mind helping me with the score?
Yeah, for sure.
What's the score, guys?
Low?
Sorry if any of my commentary makes
Game
you
3?
uncomfortable.
Nope. Okay, dude.
Dude, it's been fun.
It's great.
All right, here goes Tim.
What's been the story of the series so far?
The story, okay, this is the story of the series, and I've said it a million times. We need Tim and Slade to get their serves on.
Okay.
Gage and Solomon. It's kind of been the story of Gage versus Solomon, which Tim and Slade both have excellent serves. So when they land them, they've been fantastic. Tim has had wonderful drops. Slade has had beautiful, cuts, and I think he's landed a lefty. But they're kind of the X factor because Solomon and Gage, have kind of proven that they are going to have excellent serves.
Yeah.
See, look at that, beautiful. But oh, I think that was the right choice by Gage, but massive break, guys. This was massive, and Solomon has been just fantastic. Really, he's been doing that right cut that he does so well.
Yeah.
That he needs to do more often. And I've been saying over and over again that he needs to do it, and he's been doing it. And it's been effective.
That's awesome.
I'd love to see his left a few more times too.
What's the score? Series and
He
game?
does. Oh, so he goes for it again. I think Solomon's ranking the right choices here.
Yeah.
The score is 10-11. No.
Game 3? Yeah, 10-11.
No.
It's 10-11.
Yeah, 10-11. So they're up a 2 break. No, up a 1 break.
Up a 1 break.
Yeah. So here goes Gage. But the thing about Gage is he has such an excellent sports mind.
Yeah.
Yep. See, look at that. He's so clutch. The only way that Slade and Solomon, close this out is they have to hold off Gage somehow.
Okay.
And regardless of how rusty Gage is, that sports mind is so powerful that you always have to be leery.
That's true.
So here goes Slade, and I've called Slade kind of the X factor because if he lands his serves, I think they win the series.
Yeah.
He's landed, I think, only 3 serves, which we've all been there.
Yeah.
Right? But when he lands them, they're fantastic.
Exactly. No, when I played him in Arizona, he, serving percentage was low, but there was one that just cut.
So here's
unbelievable.
another one that he landed. Oh! Sully almost. You know what? I think if Sully gets that, that's the dagger.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you what, overcoming this 2 break, I've said it before, and I said it earlier, and someone overcame it, but overcoming a 2 break in
hard.
these current rules is tough.
It's hard.
It's tough. It can be done though, especially with Gage and Tim's athleticism. I mean, I can't speak highly enough of Tim's athleticism. He just had some recovery sets for the ages today.
I don't understand how he instinctively just knows where to be. He's so skilled at just moving in the right spot. It's so fun to watch.
Tim is fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. Sully always wants me to quote unquote see him play well, and man, has he done that.
That's a rim.
I say that newer players sometimes have a hard time recognizing when they clip.
Yeah.
And something you gotta get used to because it'll happen, unfortunately. But I say that's the miss, right? Because that means you were a centimeter away from the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Sometimes
back pockets are also dangerous because they can play that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but sometimes newer players get really frustrated with a front rim miss, but you know that that's a good miss, right?
Yeah.
That's the miss.
Yeah, because 2 centimeters higher, and that's a great serve.
Speaking of the miss.
It's 12-13.
Okay. They got to hold off Gage. That's what they have to do. Ooh. Oh, wow.
That's unsportsmanlike. We're gonna have to give you a yellow card.
So Chandler mixes 2 sports, a yellow card and a sportsmanlike conduct, football and football, depending on where you are. So maybe it is the same sport. One is spelled different and pronounced a little bit different, depending on what country you're from. Okay. Wow, see, there goes Slade. He's doing exactly what I said he needed to do. Oh, what a meg, what a meg. And Gage does something with his 2 fingers I don't fully understand, but I appreciate.
The inside joke to his boy Carter.
Oh, really?
Probably.
See, we love inside jokes. Me and my friend Connor are full of them.
Okay.
By the way, Connor,
to you so quickly.
awful spike ball player. Used to be so great with the 6-foot line, but now at the 7-foot line, he could still be one of the best, but he has the
Connor
worst
Winters?
attitude in our entire community.
That's true. He's made every single point in our spike ball thread about nine times. Same point. 9 times.
You should have heard the stuff I said about Connor earlier. You'll love it. You got to go back and listen. It's so savage. And Sully with an old school moon blast. We call that a barrier finish these days. Oh, I love that Sully goes for that serve. I love to see the way Sully's serving. I'd love to see the left here. I'm not going to lie, Chan. I'd love to see the left. What a good serve!
I think it was back
And
pocket,
Tim
too.
once
I
again calls
agree.
a controversial serve bad. But here's the thing. That's the 3rd controversial serve that Tim has called bad. But now we finally have an observer.
Yeah, okay.
And the observer calls it good. And I'm not saying... Well, actually, I did disagree with Tim, and that's nothing against Tim. It's just that was my opinion.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I personally feel that Solly's had 2 really good serves taken away from him. I really do.
That's nice.
Let's hear your opinion.
No, it's hard. I mean, the game is such that, like, you know, if one person disagrees, like, you just have to redo it. I think it goes around and comes around. I think that specific situation, I think it was a little more unexpected for Tim, which was maybe why that came out.
Yeah.
But it stayed really, really low.
Yeah.
That clipped.
But what I was trying to say is they had Sanford observing.
Okay.
He left to grab a ball and missed a call.
Oh.
That was like that.
Okay, I see.
And then left again and missed another one.
Oh, no.
So if Solly ends up losing this series, I think you'll have reason to be frustrated. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Because from the naked eye over here, they both looked good to me.
Yeah.
But I've been in Tim's position.
Yeah,
Right?
no, exactly. But as a player, though, you kind of have to shake those off and play through it. You know, it's even if you're not getting the breaks, can you still get the breaks 16-14 to secure the win?
And it couldn't be more true. In golf, they say you get penalized for good shots and rewarded for bad shots sometimes, and you just got to deal with it.
You get a lucky tree hit that goes right onto the fairway. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, or get a good bounce on a bad shot or a bad bounce on a good shot.
Yep.
Speaking of golf, I don't recommend golfing in the hail.
great
I
serve.
tried it today. I didn't like it.
Oh, Tim puts that away. That was... Woo!
Tim does these just moon blasters that he hits about as hard as a man can hit a ball.
I love Tim's play, dude.
I don't even know if you can call those moon blasters. Those are just annihilation. He's just nuking the ball into outer darkness. For those who don't know, outer darkness is the LDS hell.
I think now's the time for lesson 2.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of Christians in the spike community. Oh, okay. So this is, and I said I wanted to see a cut serve from Tim. I've said that he did it right when they needed it. As we have got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen.
He has it. He just doesn't.
I know. I wanted to see it more. That is a.
Slade with the ballsy on him,
I don't know about that too.
Yeah.
But I mean, it worked out.
Everyone was really close.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
Yeah. I mean, it worked out luckily.
Yeah, it did. I've seen Slade do a lot of 2s, and they've all worked out. So can I criticize? I can't.
Saul wants to secure.
Oh, I love that choice by Saul.
Great serve.
But chances that this is a good set, about 100%. Gage is a fan. I've said it a million times. Gage is such a good recovery setter.
Yeah.
And I've also spoken to...
Game 3.
Yeah. It's 18-17. And I've spoken to the importance of recovery
17-18.
setting.
17 serving 18.
Jen, I'd like to see if you agree with me. I've said that recovery setting is the great separator between the premier player and the advanced player.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, real quick. Sorry, folks.
They do it too.
What a great break for that team. That
to slip
because
that
I said they had
hard.
to hold off Gage and they almost didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
This is what the game comes down to is kind of this moment. Well, not really, right? Because we expect Gage and Tim to get the point here. The moment will come down. The game is in Tim's hands.
Yeah.
Would you agree? Does Gage get a
Tim's
chance?
going to be receiving.
He's going to be serving next. Does Gage get a chance?
That's true.
Or is Tim the last one who gets a shot at creating a break?
They might. I mean.
How does it
if
work
they can
out?
Get a break. Okay, so.
No,
19
this is so
Sorry,
Tim.
sorry.
Okay,
I
so
think I put a
Tim.
wrong score.
Tim has to do
18-19.
Oh, it is 18-19.
So they have to get a break.
Do they
here,
both get a
And
chance?
if not, they need to hold. But then, like, yeah.
But let's say Tim
They both
doesn't.
get a chance.
Okay, they both get a chance. Okay, so
Yeah.
so I would say, according to how Gage has been playing, that's fortunate for this team because Gage. He's got. Oh, Tim
time.
is coming in clutch just
set.
before. Oh, guys, this is. We're going to extras.
Oh! Ties it up at 19.
And you know what, guys? I said it from the very beginning of the series. Gage in his sports mind. He has an excellent mind. He is a formidable competitor. Even if he hasn't played in ages, he will
absolutely.
find a way to make your life hell as his competitor.
that was a big
I have
touch.
lost to Gage more than I'd like to admit.
Tim.
Oh, wow.
That's good.
And we also got to give Tim massive credit for landing serves when it matters. They are on the bottom of the break, guys. They are on the bottom of the break. I want to still emphasize that.
They still need to come back. That was big though, because that means they don't lose the game if they hold for 50 more points.
So in the words of myself,
Okay, Saul does not.
Gage still
want
has
this
a
to go to
chance.
extras.
Yeah.
Saul does.
Oh
not.
no, Gage doesn't have a chance. Yeah. So Saul's got to try and put it away.
Can you get him at the left?
Oh, he goes for that serve. Okay, it's all about the set here. Oh! What a weird moment.
That's interesting.
What a weird moment. Okay, so Chan, we hate to do this, but who do you predict wins in extras?
Oh my goodness. I think being on top of the break right now, I think Solomon and Slade have the advantage.
Okay.
I think they just
But
don't
no,
have
I need
quite
a hot
certain
take.
fire. Yeah.
Who do you think wins this in extras?
I think Saul's gonna finish it with an ace.
Okay, your prediction, Saul?
I think they're gonna keep going around. I think Slade and Solomon are like dialed in right now. I don't think they're gonna make a setting mistake.
Okay.
It's if it's a bad set and like the lefty finish from Solomon that caused the touch. Like,
Wait, we gotta make sure this is still working. Sam, can you make sure this is still working? Yeah. It's in a really important
it's
moment.
recording.
My
But it's not broadcasting, is what it said.
Oh, it's not? Dude,
Well,
people will be so mad.
It says live and record. Does
Live
anyone have
and
their
recording
phone?
should be good, right?
Does anyone have their phone?
I do, but I don't know
Go
how
on
to get
YouTube.
there.
Just go on YouTube.
Spikers and
Real quick, I would actually disagree. I think that Gage and Tim win.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
The reason why, can you make sure this is working?
Yeah. Let me just check on my.
Utah Roundnet on
The
YouTube.
reason why, okay, let me tell you why. Because I think that Spike Ball, these guys all have amazing technical skill. All four of them. Fantastic players. I think now it's the mental battle.
Yeah,
I think the
that's
mental.
true. I do agree that Gage and
And
Tim have the mental.
Gage has just a wonderful sports mind. I've said it a million times throughout this broadcast. You know,
Not bad at all. Good job.
The only thing I see is 2 hours.
Did something pop up that say you're disconnected?
Yeah, it said it was a connection issue.
Okay, so.
Oh, that's a big.
We gotta.
Well, what it?
because it's a really important moment for it to kind of fall apart. Okay, let's see though, Chan.
Yep, well.
Oh, what a serve! What a play! If it ends, oh my gosh! Oh man! And
it?
it's a fantastic effort
Is that an
by
end or
Solomon and
that's-
Slade. But man, when you're Solomon there, you can't help but be frustrated. Oh, absolutely. And when you're and I'll tell you who's much more frustrated than Solomon is Slade, right? Because when you know that you're the reason, you have the game in your hands, you're against a mind like Gage, and you know that you have the win if you just get it on the net. I agree with some of the sign commentary. Yep. Here we go. Okay, it's all about the set. Yep. I called it. I called it, Chan. Did I not?
Let's go, boy!
Here we go.
Oh, Chan, I
Momentum is
don't.
shifting.
I'm telling you, it's a mental game here.
Yeah. Gage has really held on.
He is a fantastic competitor. And this is where they need to call a timeout strategically. They need to call a timeout right now. Gage has got a full head of steam. And I haven't seen one timeout called, guys. I think it is the wrong choice. Like I said, I'm making the basketball comparison. If you don't call timeout when the competitor has momentum, you're making the wrong decision. I think that Creech and Sand don't lose that game too if they call a timeout during the momentum shift.
There's no better time to call a timeout.
They need to call it right now. And it's funny because I'm really good friends with Saul. I almost want to yell out to him and say, "Could Saul?" Because my prediction here is a break. I'm going to say it. The prediction is a break and a win.
Second serve.
I think it's a break and a win. Oh, okay, I was wrong.
Okay.
So the game is in. Okay. Here goes Slade. Here goes Slade. Are we live again?
No, but I don't want to restart it because then we'll. You know.
But do we have the
It's
recording?
still recording. Yes,
Okay.
it's still recording.
Here we go, Slade.
So I've said it 1,000 times, and maybe listening to me commentate has been pretty nauseating. But Slade's the X factor. He's the X factor.
Get this on.
Just because of the nature of the inconsistency he's experienced this series. And once again, that's not a slight on a player. Great players have had moments like that. Whether it's PJ, whether it's Tyler Chiswick, great players sometimes fall into inconsistent streaks. And Slade, despite being a great server, that has been the story of this series. Okay, let's see if Tim can put it away. Yep. That, and you know what? I have to speak for Solomon here. If you're Solomon here, you're deeply disappointed in Solomon. He played such a good game.
Goodness.
Gage acknowledges that Solomon played a great game, and that's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. Oh wow! So Solomon breaks Sanford's net. Sanford's pissed. Just kidding. Sanford seems mildly.
I don't like when people do that.
Yeah. So Sanford
really-
doesn't like it when he does that. It's surprising to me that Sanford doesn't like that, because you would think he would love having his inventory destroyed. But to each their own. If I was a business owner, I would hate having my inventory destroyed.
All right, we're going to end this one and restart a new stream with a new game.